If you've always felt born into the wrong time, wrong place, or wrong family, if your deepest emotions seem too heavy and unexplainable for those around you, if you've been called too quiet, too intense, too emotional while carrying oceans no one knows how to swim in, if love has felt just out of reach, this world foreign to your soul, and jobs like cages, if success feels hollow and laughter like a forgotten language, it's not because something is wrong with you. You're simply a soul who won the bid for a life, designed to awaken you through fire. In today's video, we'll explore a theory suggesting you may have auctioned yourself into this existence. Across indigenous traditions lies a profound idea. Before birth, souls don't simply get assigned lives. They compete, bid, and choose. Picture a hall of souls, each eager to incarnate for growth, evolution, or service. But the lives bearing the deepest suffering, the most transformative difficulty, the most soul-burning intensity, these are the most coveted. Why? Because in such lives you burn through illusions rapidly. You either awaken or collapse. Some souls reportedly sell pieces of themselves or bind into karmic vows to secure their bid. If this life feels unreasonably difficult, there's a reason you may have bid for exactly this experience. In ancient shamanic visions, the celestial bazaar appears as a vast, luminous amphitheater with tiers of radiant beings seated in circular formations. At its center swirl living visions, portals, displaying available life paths for bidding. Each path pulses with potential, some relatively calm and smooth, others storm-ridden, infused with chaos, trauma, war, or abandonment. Paradoxically, these stormier lives generate the highest competition. This confuses the incarnated mind. But from the soul's perspective, the harshest lives offer the richest soil for mastery. To the eternal self, one lifetime of intense struggle equals centuries of gentle living. What does a soul offer in this auction? One currency is volition, directed intentional energy honed across incarnations. Another is surrendering access to divine wisdom. This explains why highly evolved souls incarnate appearing utterly lost for decades, not from lack of wisdom, but because they agreed to forget in order to earn wisdom from scratch. Memory in soul realms is sacred. Some souls offer their memories, sometimes entirely, as part of their bid. Others surrender specific energetic protections. In rare cases, souls bind themselves to ancestral pain lines, to enter bloodlines with generational trauma, becoming redeemers of their family's spiritual burden. These choices aren't made lightly. They're offered with sacred deliberation, under guidance from elder beings, known as the Grand Weavers, Design Council, or Spiral Keepers. The auction isn't competitive in human terms, though it can be intensely dynamic. Souls aren't rivals seeking to destroy each other. It's like a sacred chess game where each presents their case to overseeing incarnation intelligences. These beings don't judge by favoritism. They evaluate the soul's maturity, offering sincerity and greater karmic evolutionary balance. Not all choices are permitted. A soul may offer everything yet still hear not yet. Timing, resonance, and planetary needs factor into every bid. One fascinating truth preserved in secret: Tibetan scrolls and Amazonian, shamanic quests. Some souls choose incarnation during global upheaval or planetary decline, not from doom or darkness, but to serve as stabilizing frequencies when humanity risks collapse. These pillar souls or volunteer anchors often bid for extremely difficult lives, abusive homes, broken systems, war-torn regions. They're rarely supported, understood, or seen until late in life, if ever. But their presence stabilizes entire timelines. Deeper in the bazaar's chambers, lives become more extreme. Some souls bid for terminal illnesses, others for losing everyone they love early. Why? Because embedded lessons are so profound they initiate deep spiritual memory through suffering. Consciously transmuted pain becomes the doorway to awakening, and these souls know it. What makes this intense? Many souls winning these bids don't win with joy, but with solemnity. They know they're entering decades of potential darkness. Suicide, addiction, despair, betrayal, exile may await, yet they step forward with full awareness because they remember what many forget. The soul isn't fragile. The soul is vast, ancient, unbreakable. It endures what human minds and hearts cannot imagine, choosing hardship not for punishment but sacred expansion. The soul auction isn't mandatory. Not all souls bid. Some are gently guided into default lives based on trajectory or soul group migration. But those seeking greatness, not fame, but spiritual greatness, find in the auction, a holy furnace through which they earn the right to become timeline architects, fate re-waivers, dormant DNA igniters within collective consciousness, Gnostic and shamanic teachings, warn of interdimensional interference, trickster energies and consciousness, parasites that don't want evolution but entrapment in repeating loops. They manipulate bidding processes, whispering false guidance, presenting karmic guilt, fake obligations, distorted mirrors. Noble but unaware souls agree to contracts never meant for them. Understanding the soul auction requires asking who enters, who dares raise their hand in chambers of immeasurable cost. Not every soul arrives intending to bid. Some pass through guided by rhythm, necessity, or cyclical incarnation pulls, but others come with purpose, burning like sacred flame. These are the bidders, and their presence shapes life's architecture on earth. Many bidder types exist. While categories aren't rigid, hidden teachings recognize certain essences. Warrior souls who are not violent conquerors, but those carrying primordial impulses to endure, overcome, transmute. Forged across lifetimes of service in difficult timelines, they bid for hardship, not seeking pain but impact. They ask, where can I serve most by enduring most? They choose broken families, oppressive systems, suffering nations to awaken transformation tools from within. Alchemist souls specialize in energy transmutation, emotional, ancestral, interdimensional. They seek life paths marked by intensity, contradiction, inner chaos. Their bids rarely focus on external events, but on transforming inherited psychic density, born into bloodlines thick with addiction, secrets, generational trauma. They may struggle with identity, shadow, extreme emotional fragmentation, all by design. These souls become living laboratories for energy transformation, not just personally but collectively. Oathkeeper souls, often forgotten in popular spirituality, are bound not by karma, but pre-incarnational vows across lifetimes or soul alliances, often part of ancient lineages, promising return during critical human evolution thresholds. They incarnate with quiet but relentless mission sense, frequently born into families that don't see them, cultures dismissing their gifts, epochs denying their truth. Still they persist. Their life intensity directly results from vow strength. Sometimes they lack choice luxury, called forth by ancestral summoning, pulled into incarnation like cosmic thunder. Explorer souls, guys, aren't ancient at all. They're newer to embodiment, curious, exploratory. They may bid for challenging lives not from mastery but soul-level ambition. Not understanding human suffering's gravity, they underestimate their entry. Many are shocked by embodiment's weight. Some become lost. Others awaken. Few ascend quickly through intensity. Their impulsive but valid bids represent different evolutionary arcs, showing how every incarnation adds to becoming's multidimensional mosaic. Service souls unbid not for themselves but others. They take on pain to lighten another being's or group's load. They bid for suffering so sibling souls might survive. Agreeing to incarnate as twins who die early, self-destructing parents awakening children, teachers who break so others rise. Their subtle bidding, invisible sacrifice, rarely recognized paths hold immense power. Secret teachings call them shadow pillars, supporting light through loss architecture. Bidding reasons vary like stars but root in core motives. Most dominant, evolution through compression. Spiritually, evolution accelerates under pressure, coal becoming diamond. Souls under intense conditions unlock inner radiance layers, remaining dormant in easier lives. Advanced souls often choose painful roads, not to suffer but to catalyze otherwise impossible awakening. Another reason, fulfilling soul design. Each soul carries original patterns, soul geometry or mandala. Certain incarnational environments activate these patterns. More complex designs need rarer awakening environments. Thus, souls may bid for collapsing societies or abusive, abandoning parents because exact fractures will fragment personality enough to let deeper soul patterns emerge. Divine irony. Most fragmented lives often yield most whole souls. Some souls bid not from empowerment but spiritual necessity. Not all bidding is free, rare. Cases involve compulsion from ancient obligations or spiritual interference from other planes. Some bids participate in larger metaphysical economies transcending individual will. Here, soul intention and cosmic balance needs must be held in tension. The bidding process itself embodies profound intentionality, not dramatic, chaotic, or cruel, but ritualistic, often witnessed by councils or elder beings, ensuring bids reflect true soul will. Souls must demonstrate Not only desire but capacity to endure and grow through chosen lives. This isn't indulgence but sacrifice temple. Unready souls are gently redirected. Ready ones receive the privilege and burden of incarnating into being stretching lives. When souls win bids, sacred contracts imprint not as words but energetic resonance. Souls are infused with chosen life frequencies, becoming gravitational forces, pulling toward specific embedded events. People, challenges. This isn't predestination but incarnational alignment. Free will remains intact but operates within willingly chosen terrain. Finally, we must address the auction's emotion. It's not sterile or purely intellectual. Bidding moments reveal souls feeling their own love, courage, or madness so profoundly it reverberates through entire realms. Some bid while weeping for coming losses. Others radiate with joy knowing ahead. Pain will carve new strength dimensions. Some bid silently, others scream into unborn voids. But all carry the same truth they chose. Please like this video and share your thoughts with us.